Welcome back, family. Here we are for House of the Dragon, Season 1, Episode 8. You know what? I always do all the talking. This time, I'm going to pass it off to the man who is much better versed in remembering names than I am. Take it away, Mr. Greg.
Okay, thank you very much, Rich. I appreciate your candor. Now, what we've got going on here is...
I was wondering how long you're going to be able to keep that up for.
Make myself laugh. Not too long. We've got the extremely long-winded funeral for Rhaenyra, I believe is her name, Daemon's wife, who kind of committed suicide, sort of, with her dragon, whose dragon was claimed
because the baby couldn't turn.
Yes. And that baby was... the dragon was claimed by the Rhaenyra, one of Rhaenyra's younger blonde kid.
Yeah, the younger one who turned out to be... We liked him at first, but now he turned out to be an asshole.
Yeah. Anyway, there's a lot of looking across at each other, giving each other eyes left and right. And then eventually, at the end of the episode, they finally, just ripped the Band-Aid off and decided to get married, Rhaenyra and Daemon.
It's creepy by our standards, but normal for them. So
it is normal for the Targaryens in that world. So,
but how will the king take that? Because
he seems to be more normal. Yeah, in our standpoint, and also Corlys Valerian. He's ruler of the Driftmark, which is a very important sea strait. So he assumes his child is dead, not only not married anymore to Rhaenyra, but dead, because remember they were
they faked it.
They faked his death in the fire, which you called, which was great. I'm impressed by that. But he gets to go live a life that he's always wanted, and I think he's thankful for that. So
I don't think he'll be back for the remainder of the series. I don't see any purpose for him coming back.
No, I don't either.
But will, for some way, shape, or form, his death be blamed on Uncle
Daemon?
Whatever. Thank you.
Yeah.
This is why he talks. He talks.
It's possible, man.
Yeah, if they feel that somehow he had a hand in it just so he could wed Rhaenyra. I got one.
Yeah.
Then will this cause some sort of a war or separation between the House of Targaryen and the House of Valyria? Or
yeah,
we got to find out. We have 2 episodes to find out.
I was going to say they both have dragons, but they don't anymore because the Targaryen boy took the biggest dragon in the world, Sea Snake.
Right.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
you ready to keep going?
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that the dragon actually submitted his will to that kid, but I'm ready, sir.
It's been near 6 years since I last saw my lord husband.
There you go.
6 years.
I must know. Will he live?
She presides only in the absence of her husband.
I must be her new husband.
To Lucerys Velaryon, as is my lord husband's desire.
I am the sea snake's own blood. The closest kin. Amity. My brother cares only for the history books.
He said as much previously.
But what of the Velaryon line? Is it to be snuffed out? The winds have shifted.
So let's see. Somebody saying who is and isn't actually the correct king and being accused of treason. Is Joffrey around somewhere?
So Corlys is dying, I guess. Sounds like he's got a fever.
Yeah.
Dragonstone. Here we go. Let's see how Daemon and Rhaenyra.
He's got some kind of a bad infection or sepsis or something along those lines.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Oh, there's somebody in there. Okay.
Yeah. I wonder if this is the cave that Jon Snow walked into and saw this scraping on the walls. What the hell is that?
Oh, an egg.
Oh. I guess their parents put them in hot steaming. Yeah. That staff is huge.
I remember when his wife died, he said that he still expected everything that was supposed to be hers.
Mm-hmm. Pregnant again.
The end. The mouth. Time to study.
He didn't say no.
Leave us.
He has such a punchable face.
He means to call into question Luke's. What choice do I have?
Ugh, no reveal there.
To King's Landing, then.
He's just a pair of lips on the throne.
Have you guys seen Little Nicky? Shout it out in the comments if you have. Thanks. Also, I spoke incorrectly in the intro. I was talking about Alicent's kids, and for some reason I was thinking about them being Rhaenyra's kids. I apologize.
It happens. More to me than anybody else. That's why I shut up this time.
I had one job.
It's stupid, but it's fine. Sigourney Weaver. Galaxy Quest.
Royal consort, Prince Daemon Targaryen.
Ghostbusters. Alien.
No, I'm just saying that she said the line, I had one job on this stupid ship. One job on this ship. It's stupid, but it's mine. You have seen Galaxy Quest, right?
Tim Allen?
Yeah.
Alan Rickman?
Yeah. Take that as a yes.
No, I haven't.
Oh, shoot. We gotta remedy that.
Welcome back.
Oh, is that the new religion?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. She's wearing it too.
The Sept, I think.
The Septons have requested half that again for a...
So I guess Viserys is gone?
Your guests.
We're not capable.
I trust they've been welcomed as befits their station.
Hasn't touched it in a while.
Yep. Nor has anyone else. Whoa. I don't think he's going to make it another time jump, personally.
Damn. It's hard to look at.
Yeah. Why was he sniffing that?
See if she was poisoning him or something.
Yeah. All these years he's been getting worse. What if he's been slowly poisoned the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh, her son.
Yep.
Thank you for telling me, Diana.
Please don't do what I think you're going to do.
She's going to protect her son.
It wasn't your fault.
The tea, Rice.
To make sure she ain't not pregnant.
She could have also poisoned it. Yep. I could tell by her face.
Get up. Aegon!
No, maybe not.
Get up!
I try so hard, but it will never be enough for you or father.
This is Joaquin Phoenix in the beginning of Gladiator.
Have you seen Diana?
Does she have a scar on her wrist?
I guess so. They were sort of trying to show, yeah.
I'm sure the Queen had pressing business, my love.
Oh, that was a scar that the Queen gave her.
Yeah, from the fight at the...
Yeah.
My father and I are mere stewards.
Hobbits.
See? I told you this would still be here.
Sir Kristen.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. You know who that is?
No.
That's the son who lost an eye.
Oh,
the whole
right.
fight was about.
Excuse? Have you gone to train?
Oof, crazy eye.
Yeah.
Looking like Mad Eye Moody and Malfoy all in one. The delegation from Driftmark. Yeah, good job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we haven't seen Littlefinger yet.
Middle finger.
Middle finger. Yeah, there we go.
Laris, I think.
You did worse than that with Rhaenyra.
Mm-hmm. A lot of glass houses in this show.
Mm-hmm.
I loved your son, and the seat will pass to her and Lucera's children.
No, I'm starting to get a little lost.
Yeah.
Personally.
Or a desperate one.
What does it matter?
Slightly off center, like somebody else that something has to be focused on.
I don't know.
I want us to dine together.
One last time.
One would presume. Oof. Get the willies looking at him, man. I know I've said it before, but... God, he looks bad.
His blood, Sir Vaemond. You would not be so bold as to supplant its rightful heir. No, you only speak for yourself.
This is not an open forum.
You'll have chance to make your own petition, Princess Rhaenyra. Do Sir Vaemond the courtesy of allowing his to be heard.
Nope, you called it.
Not ambition. I place the continuation of
Another punchable face.
Yeah.
Above all, I humbly put myself before you as my brother's successor.
And if you swing around with the right hook, you'd never see it coming.
Lord of the Tide.
Look over here. Look over here. Let me tell you, this dude is cool.
If I am too gracious or fast with some answer, I will start by reminding the court that nearly...
They're like, ah, shit.
My precious.
He does look like that.
Oro.
Ooh, Man in the Iron Mask style.
Kind of Phantom of the Opera.
Or a fan. Well, yeah, that's true.
Is he gonna make it? Again, where's he gonna make it? He's gonna fall sideways onto all those extra swords, and that's why they got rid of them all?
It is rather dangerous.
It's like having me drunk walk through a crystal shop. I mean, come on.
That's right.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I feel like he's only doing it for ulterior motives, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, his current wife is going to be supported. It benefits him to get him into the... But I don't think it was only that. The look on his face, it looked like... I got you, brother. Beating each other up since we were kids, but I still love you.
Baylor and Rhaenyra.
Wait, Mom, what?
To which I heartily agree.
I gotta marry who? What?
Well, the matter. Again. We'll have your tongue for that.
Or not. There it is.
He can keep his
Disarm him!
No need.
I think that little one, that eye patch just got an erection or something.
Yeah, right?
Father,
Please, my love must take...
I love how you can just do something like that and people are like, huh. How the fuck did people make it? Yeah, this is fantasy. Never mind.
No, not as much as you think. I mean, yeah, it's only recently we've got the population boom. We were pretty steady for quite a long period of time. We were killing each other or dying off from plague and everything.
Ugh. Okay, really? I mean, you don't need to... Look how accurate our set designers are. We can do the human anatomy.
Don't worry. I don't think your husband's going to die, but he's going to be very ticked off that his brother was killed.
Like viciously murdered. But yeah, that's a good point. She's an interesting one because she's kind of in between everybody in terms of like thrones and stuff, claims and stuff like that.
It's like one of those awkward.
Yeah.
Should have done this in the first place.
Yeah. But he had to show that he, you know,
was strong enough to make the calls that he was making.
Yeah.
Did he just move a little closer to her? It looked like he scooched closer.
He did right there.
I meant the kid.
To see you all tonight.
May the smith mend the bonds of
The maiden, the crone.
And to Vaemond Velaryon, may the gods give him rest.
Uh-oh.
No, don't do it. Ew.
No, it's Harvey Dent.
If indeed it ever was. Walk for much longer among you.
The good news is that you've gotten the jump start on the rotting and decay.
No longer hold
Seriously.
the feelings in our hearts.
You shouldn't be drinking wine if you're pregnant.
Your graciousness.
Queen. She's acknowledging her to be the heir of the throne?
Has to. I mean, the king came out and reaffirmed. This is what I think, at least.
He's like, let me get drunk and find a chambermaid.
I can't remember if it was the older one or the younger one that slashed his eye.
To you as well.
I don't know, but he actually, the one with the slashed eye, he looks older than his other brother.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Is that the Charleston?
I might be the leapfrog.
It's like Thanksgiving, man. I mean, we're all.
He's gonna die tonight.
Yep. And then it's all gonna be like reversed.
At least we gave him a good final day.
Yeah.
And why is he gonna die? Because the makeup artists are like, we can't make it any worse. Okay, this is it.
Yeah.
This is not Little Nicky, you know. You gotta at least Google that.
I will. Next king in.
Yeah, right.
Dude, he is so creepy.
You can hear the sizzling of that, right?
Yeah.
I guess he's the one that cut his eye, the younger one.
Want to be my son?
Well done, Anakin.
Kind of.
Oh, give each other a hug. I think you need it after all these years.
Let me see the children home.
Say goodbye to your dad.
Was that Daemon's first wife? Ah, he's got his hood on. That means he's doing a crime.
It's been quite a night at the castle, it seems.
Oh no, it's not him.
Lady.
I was dumb and I was talking. What did she say?
I don't know. The volume for you is set louder than the show. Little opium.
I understand, Mikey.
I don't either. It's you. You must do this.
So yeah, what are we watching? What?
Just want to keep the energy going here at the end of the episode. Just rest in peace, Viserys. And we know that I don't know what she said. They went to the north. Aegon.
The prince that was promised from the north. I thought she said something.
So prince from the prince that was promised. He was kind of referring to the legend of the Song of Ice and Fire.
Okay.
And it's the legend that talks about the prince that was promised that will help defend the Westeros from the north.
Okay.
So yeah, he just was really into that. And I'm not sure
what it is that she's supposed to do.
Yeah, I don't either. He said it's supposed to be you, which doesn't make sense because she's a woman, but she understood what she has to do, and then it panned over to the
dagger,
the Valyrian dagger. Yeah,
which
instructions unclear.
Very
to me.
So Rhaenyra is now leaving, not knowing that her dad just died, and she'll be returning back solo on Dragonback. Is there going to be a surprise waiting for her when she arrives? Did the nice little bond that they create going to be erased and
in Game of Thrones fashion? Probably.
Yeah.
It's probably, you know what? So she's going back to Dragonstone. I don't know where Dragonstone is in relation to where Corlys is. That would be something if Corlys brought his showed up and was like with his navy and everything, and when she arrived, I don't know. Whatever. Woo! Another time hop, huh?
Yep, and the Ravens are going to be working overtime tonight.
The Ravens are actually playing right now.
Football, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't follow that. I don't follow sports too much no more.
It's okay. He's okay.
I know. I bad boy.
Yeah, man. Sorry for not a super heavy reaction. Episode. There was a lot of dialogue and a lot of quiet dialogue,
and a lot that we were just trying to figure out what the heck is going on.
Yeah, it was really thick with the lore. I apologize. I guess I should keep using my notebook. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like the only way I can really dissect a lot of these things, though, is to go back and rewatch the episode 2 or 3 second and a third time, and then talk about it at the beginning of the next reaction video. But at that point, people don't want to hear what I thought about the last episode so much as they want to just dive into the new one.
Yeah. Such is the life, c'est la vie.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the one thing that I don't like about House of the Dragon and Rings of Power is there's a lot of it is it drags, and at the end of the episode, you're like, wait, so what did I just watch? What's going on?
It can be, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, did I just watch Joker again?
I do find it more difficult than the Game of Thrones episodes.
Yes,
and I'm not sure I can put my finger on why, but I think you mentioned it in the first episode. It kind of just threw you in there without building up your knowledge along the way. Just a lot of names right off the bat and stuff. Right. So,
but I think there's the multiple storylines starting from the very beginning where you have no basis. I think they would have been better off starting with a single storyline and then adding one in the second episode, then adding one in the third episode, instead of you at the end of the first episode going, okay, I got all these new characters and 3 different storylines and what's going on, and you feel overwhelmed right from the very start.
Definitely. All right, well, if you missed our stream from this past Saturday, go watch it. Very cool stuff. 2 very big announcements.
Yes.
First one is Rob's Fat Stacks of Comics. Is having a cancer fundraiser.
Comics for Cancer.
Yep. Where people are donating things to be auctioned off, and the proceeds will go to cancer research and fighting and stuff like that. Super cool. And he's directly working with the Cancer Society of America. Is that right? CSA?
Yes. American Cancer Society, ACS. There's an A, a C, and an S in some order.
Yeah.
They are officially sanctioned by them, registered, so that every cent from the auction is going directly.
Yeah.
And the last year when they did this, it was kind of impromptu. They decided to do it, and they raised $8,000 for cancer research, and that's when the Cancer Society actually reached out to them saying, hey, thank you so much for this big donation. We want to give you our official, I guess, watermark or whatever. And their goal is to break the $8,000 mark. And I mean, I'm not trying to toot our horn here, okay? I'm just saying that Timo Hana, we've donated a total of 14 slabs, I think it was.
Yep.
Deegan is giving a sketch, what do you call it? A Radiant Black sketch with different artwork for the Radiant Pink, which we'll talk about in a second. A lot of people are giving a lot of different books, artwork, their time, and everything else. They're going to be doing this over 3 days. It's going to be a giant event over multiple channels, and we really want to we want to take that 8,000 and put another 0 on it. Okay, we want to just go nuts and go to the Cancer Society, and as Rob said it, we want to nut punch cancer. We had a lot of fun on the live stream. I was so glad that he was able to make it. And we're just proud from our standpoint to be in a position where we can help and raise awareness for this wonderful cause. So if you're happy to, make sure you get to Rob's Fat Stacks of Comics. And
I'll put the links in the description.
Yeah, absolutely. And the other announcement that we made, and I just kind of made a little reference to it.
I'll let you go ahead. Go ahead.
I was going to say, maybe you need to hook up that 100-foot court. No, you already have one. Is Deegan Pecoris, Team Syndicate Comics, and Timo Hana are very proud to announce 2, not 1, but 2 exclusive comics that are going to be coming out in the month of December. On December 7th and on December 14th, we have the issue number 1 of Radiant Pink, expanding on the massive verse.
Yeah.
I'm slowly learning. And Deegan is going to be doing a special exclusive cover, 500 copies of that as well for Syndicate Comics, and Timo Hahn is involved in this too. So when you flip it over, you're going to see both our logos on there. It's really cool. We don't have the artwork yet. We're still finalizing everything with Image, and I think it's 1 week before that. I think Radiant Pink is second.
I think Radiant Pink is first.
Okay, well, one way or the other, we're going to be having 2 weeks of exclusive comics. The other one is the new Mark Millar book, Dark
Nightclub.
Nightclub. I was going to say Dark Club. No,
Nightclub is the 14th. Radiant Pink is the 7th.
Okay, so Nightclub is a story of 3 teenagers that are bitten by vampires, and rather than turning into blood-sucking fiends of the night, decide to use these new abilities to fight crime.
Superheroes.
Be superheroes with their abilities. This is a new Mark Millar book. If you don't know who Mark Millar is, just go to Wikipedia. You'll see his credentials. He has signed over the rights to his comics to Netflix for a whopping $150 million. And one of the things that what really makes this book great is he's kind of throwing the gauntlet down. They're proving that a comic book can be made and printed and sold for $1.99 instead of the $3, $4, $5.99 that every book seems to be killing our wallets with these days. They're showing that a comic book can still be made, and even in the press releases and all the press that they're getting, they're saying, like, take that, Marvel and DC, and Image and Boom Studios and Dynamite and everybody else. But it's supposed to be a really great story at an affordable price. It's getting a lot of press release, and if you're wondering if a $1.99 book can be worth the investment, as you pointed out, Saga, as I pointed out, you got Sweet Tooth. These are all books that were very low priced and are extremely collectible. So if it gets optioned, if it gets turned into a show, all bets are off.
Well, it is optioned, technically, I think, right? Just by existing.
Yes, Netflix already owns the right, and from what I've heard, it's actually already gathering interest in the storyline. But Deegan wants to start really getting into drawing it. He is so excited about this, man.
Yeah, really it was fun to watch and talk about
it. So we're really looking forward to that. The Comics for Cancer event, and just continuing to grow the channel and adding all you guys, all you new members, and growing the family. We're working on getting the Etsy page up and running. Got a little bit of a snag. Our account got suspended because there was a 40-cent charge we didn't know about. Well, we're trying to defraud the whole company for 40 cents.
Yeah.
So hopefully that'll get resolved Tuesday, because I imagine their offices will be closed on Columbus Day. And we can start getting that up and running as well. Patreon, we're trying to grow that. Everything is growing. We're starting to really also see how much work is involved in this. Greg's fingers are turning red and they're swelling, like, I can't type anymore. None of this is possible without you guys, and thank you so much for helping us grow and being part of the community, being part of the family. It really does. It means a lot. It really does. After Saturday's show, I was just smiling and it was an alcohol-free night, okay? And I was still smiling and happy. So
very good.
So I'm going to wrap this up. Do you have anything else you wanted to add, sir?
No. Just appreciate the likes and the subs.
Yes. So don't forget to subscribe, click on like, click on notification, drop the comments in below of what you think, what you want to see, anything you want us to know, because we love reading them.
Yes, even if we don't agree with them.
That's true.
It's a great, as long as it's respectful, then, it's a great opportunity to have a discussion.
Yes, exactly. I mean, and unfortunately, in the world we live in, there are going to be people that throw in those disrespectful, unnecessary comments. That's not what we're trying to build a family with here. But even if you disagree with us, you think our take on something is completely wrong, we're off our rocker, let us know. We respect everybody's opinion. Yeah. But until we see you in the next video, mahalo.